What's up guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. This video is just going to be a little update of what's going on. So the first thing I wanted to talk to you guys about today was all the car and drifting vids. I'm a mechanic, as you guys probably know, and I'm really into cars, I'm really into modifying, and recently when I bought the Ute, I bought it as a budget car. So in the last drift video I think I said, you know, in 6 months time there won't be an engine, or it won't be the same engine in there. But after thinking it over and sort of rattling off some numbers, it's not really going to be economically viable if I swap a new engine in, because the engine I wanted to put in was the Australian Ford Barra 6 Turbo. But just going through the numbers, it's not going to be cheap, and it's not really in line with the budget sort of idea I set with the car. So what I've done instead is I've gone and bought a whole bunch of turbo friendly parts for the V6 that's in the Ute, and we're going to be turboing it. And well, I have turboed it. It's not finished yet. I've done the headers and the cross pipe, and the turbo's mounted with the dump. I still have to do the fuel upgrades, the intercooler and stuff like that. And I have a Haltech Platinum Interceptor coming, so I'm able to tune it. It's able to run reliably. It's only going to be running about 7 psi on an external wastegate. So that's about it for that. I do have some pictures if you guys wanted to see it. I'll put in the screen here while I'm talking about it, and yeah, check it out. So the second thing was my injury. It's getting better. It was about 3 weeks ago now that I took a real nasty slam. What happened was I was pushing towards my my right hand side to do a downside tail whip, and I've got these new pedals. I ended up snapping my Tom Dugan Odyssey grandstands, and they were a really nice alloy pedal with really deep digging claws, and it didn't matter where I put my foot on them, they stayed. And these new ones I've got, they're still Odyssey. I like Odyssey pedals, but they're a plastic twisted pedal, and limited edition donut ones too. So they look cool, but when I went to put my foot back on, front foot catch to put my back foot on, it just didn't stick. It slipped off forward, and I got my leg stuck, my actual calf stuck between the frame and the front wheel. So as soon as those wheels touched the ground, it shin jammed, and I went straight over and slammed on my side. I didn't think too much of it. I knew it really hurt when I did it, but it was okay, and I didn't really notice anything till the next day when I realized, oh, I can't walk. So I went to the hospital. We sat in emergency for a little while, had some scans, and it showed a very small crack on the femur, just on the outside here. But there wasn't that much of an issue with it. They couldn't really see why I couldn't walk, why I couldn't swing my leg, until they did an MRI, I think it is, or a CT scan. So they checked that out, and it actually showed that I pinched a strip of muscle about this long. When my hip came out of place, it got wedged under. So that was fun. I ended up having my leg sort of pulled on to get it to pop out, and I had two doctors on my shoulder and hips, a pole between my inner thigh and the doctor on the back side of my leg trying to push it to get my hip to move slightly to get that muscle out. It ended up being successful. It only hurt for a couple of days after that. I got some cool painkillers for it, and yeah, so it's feeling better. My back's feeling pretty strong at the moment too. The only thing I'm having another issue is with my right ankle, that I ended up doing a Weber C fracture, which is a break of the tibia and fibula. I had that operated on probably 1.5 years ago or 2 years ago now, but I smacked it with doing a double whip, and it's sort of ballooned on the inside, and it's a little bit fat and a little bit painful sometimes, but it seems strong. So as long as I feel comfortable, I'll be riding, I'll be putting out videos for you guys. So the third thing is more to do with the channel itself. I just noticed we ticked over 100 subscribers, and that's awesome. That's really cool. I didn't really know where I was going to go when I started this channel. I just I wanted to show off BMX, I guess, in my local town and city and country. I guess I suppose I'm representing Australia as well. So at the moment, I'll grab this. I got the channel. Oh my god, it's stuck. All right. So I got it up on the computer here. At the moment, we are sitting at focus 106 subs, and that's just awesome, guys. What I want to do is, I've been doing YouTube for over a year now. It's just growing slowly. I don't know if I should advertise it more, like Instagram and Twitter and stuff like that, or if I should do more promotional stuff to grow the subs really quickly. But what I am gonna do, guys, I don't know if it's too much of an ask, but I want to get to 5,000 subscribers as quick as possible. I want to get up there so I'm able to get out to people. The more people that watch it, the more people that like it, the more YouTube will promote it into other people's recommended sections. So when you go to your homepage on your YouTube, it'll actually have recommended videos. And the more I get up and get into those, the more subscribers I'll grab after that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give away my bike. I want to grow the channel, and the way I want to do that is with you guys liking, commenting and sharing, so I'm able to gain more views and in turn gain more subscribers. So what I'm going to do is, one of you guys is going to have the opportunity to win my bike. This one here. It's my total frame, fly bike, Shadow Conspiracy, all the good parts, the 48 spoke left-hand drive Odyssey triple wall, the one that is the frame bender. You cannot, you will not break that wheel. It will snap frames before that wheel breaks. So you guys will get a chance to win that, and the way you can win that is, by getting people to subscribe, to comment, to like. The person that I attribute the most gain in subscribers to, we'll go with the top 10. The top 10 people that I can attribute the most likes, the most comments, and the most subscribers gained from that person will go into a hat. I'll draw out a name, and you guys will win my bike. So that's it on this this update video. The next one out, I may do a short BMX video, just relaxing and cruising around the park with some of the mates, and then I think on the 10th of December we have another drift event. It's a full day event again. I watched over the video I put out last of the last day event, and I did notice that there's a lot of in-car shots, but you can't see out the windows, and the out-car shots were just sort of plain, and you could just see the front end moving. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change up the shots, and I bought a new GoPro too. One of the last clips I wanted to film on the night session, I didn't have the waterproof back on it, and when it was sitting on the door pointing at me steering, the front wheel was flicking water straight into that cover, and it killed the GoPro. So bought a new GoPro, bought a whole bunch of sticky mounts so I can stick them wherever I need to, and on the 10th the car should be turbo, and it should be running and tuned and going good. So there'll be lots of choo-choo noises and external wastegate going nuts. So tune in for that, guys, and as always, like, comment, subscribe. See yous.